Hey, back again. My Friday. The Saturday, it's going to be summer ball. I don't know how many games. I think it's 2. And then next week is Friday and Saturday, another 2 games. I think it's 2. I didn't really look, but I'm assuming it's 2. Anyways, so I have those days off. That means I have to work for someone because they're going to be um, working my Saturday, so I have to work their Thursday. So this week I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. It worked out great. Next week I would have Friday, Saturday off, and then the following week it would be let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It would have 4 days instead of 5 days on that one because I'll just have an extra day off. So great. I got to make sure all my equipment is ready to go. I have to make sure I have my batteries charged, my memory cards empty, that my cameras are working. Yeah, it's gonna be a long couple days. I know last year when kids went, it was one of them when we went to Weston McEwen, which that's where we're going next week. That was a very, very long week. I know we had to drive back every day, but I know that the one they had, I think they have like 3 courts, 2 courts. I don't remember exactly, but anyways, there was a lot of teams playing throughout that day and the next day. They do have a nice indoor court though, because they have a place where you can record, and it kind of is over the middle part of the court. So hopefully I'll be able to get there, record, upload that the coming days. I probably won't do a lot of editing, but I still need to make sure and do another video for another person. I don't have to like go, extensively into the videos and pull the clips out, so I'm not really worried about that. I just need to do it and get it done. But I did want to say something. I know it's going to be kind of weird for me to talk about because I don't ever really talk about it, but I was thinking about my dad, and there's a lot of things that a parent has to do for their kids as they're growing up, and one of them, hopefully you don't ever have to go through, and that's your kid being injured or something happening to them. Like, my kids, my youngest is broken bones. He's hurt himself quite a bit, concussions and whatnot. So I'm kind of used to that with him. But I mention that because when I was young, I have a bullet in my head. I don't really talk about it. I don't really say much about it. But when I was 5, I got shot by a gun that my dad owned. It was just an accident. Like, there was no fault or anything like that. It was an accident. But anyways, ever since then, my life had changed because my dad had to do so many things during that time, specifically because I needed the help. I needed to get to a hospital. I remember my dad driving super fast and holding on to me in a like an F-150 or something like that, a little bit bigger maybe, but so I kind of know the things that you kind of have to kind of look out for, pay attention to, and probably put a little bit more energy into it. And that's my kids and how they grow up and how they go through life and take care of themselves. So I mean, I got a kid. My oldest kid, he's I don't want to say like in the best shape, because he's not, but right after school and having to start an adult life, you have to work and all that stuff. But if you don't take care of yourself and you just let it kind of stuff happen, it can snowball into a worse situation than you want to be in. But I want to thank, even though I can't, I've already thanked them anyways, but I've always wanted to thank any parent that's done, or has gone to great lengths to help their children in their time of need. I wouldn't be here without my dad. I wouldn't have, I guess, the emotional intelligence that I have right now if it wasn't for how I grew up, the things that I experienced, the life I had to live as a kid and as I grew up, good or bad, whether or not I was put in good situations or not. I know that my parents I know that they did or tried to do as much as they could with what they had back then, because I know it was hard. I know me growing up for Christmas, getting a pair of pants and underwear, or pair of shoes or socks or something to that effect, and there wasn't much gifts, so it wasn't like I was depressed about all that stuff. It was just, it is what it is. I have what I have because that's just what I have, and I've taken that with me my whole life to help with a lot of situations and experiences that I go through and my kids go through. So like, I don't know, milk's out. Okay, it sucks. I mean, who doesn't want milk with their cereal? But milk's out. You got to deal with it, move on, and hopefully next time you run into a situation, you know how to correct it or be proactive. But every experience is a learned experience, unless you've come across things, without you having to try. But most things are learned. Most things you have to see, hear, touch, feel, watch someone else do it. Like it's a learned experience. So I hope when my kids get old enough, I already got one there, but when the rest of my kids get old enough to, do the adulting themselves, that they look at what they did growing up and the help that they had and the things that they could do and the opportunities that they can present for themselves. So I love y'all. Talk to you later.